I want to thank Borough President Eric Adams for bringing light to an issue that many have not spoken about as profusely as they should. Our homeless population are individuals that are the most vulnerable in the city of New York. We all know that that number is growing to almost 60,000 people in the city of New York. And as chair of the Women's Issues Committee of the New York City Council, we know that those individuals that are most vulnerable are women and children. And for us to defund these organizations would have catastrophic impact all throughout New York City. We can't solve the homeless crisis by defunding the very organizations and centers and places of shelter where so many women and children actually reside. We understand, and it makes common sense, it's simple mathematics. You cannot fix a problem by defunding it. We need more resources, particularly at this time, because we have already brought light to this particular issue. In 2013, there was a New York Times article that shed light on this very center through the story of Dasani Coates. A young girl who was living in this particular shelter showed and highlighted the deplorable circumstances that so many people in our homeless shelters are experiencing. That was the moment in 2013, particularly during the election cycle, when so many people brought up the issues that people in homeless shelters are facing. And then in 2015, to defund those very organizations sends not only the wrong message, but it's going to continue for us to spiral down in a negative way when it comes to so many of these important issues. And just to give you a little bit more information about this, what we want to see is that we are calling on Governor Cuomo to reverse this policy of his Office of Temporary and Disability Assistance to withhold funding from 16 of New York City's homeless shelters due to poor conditions. We are here today fighting for all 16 of those important shelters in our community, and we are urging Governor Cuomo to recognize that we have a housing crisis in our communities, that we have a homeless crisis in our communities, and by defunding these centers, we are moving in the wrong direction. We are going to continue to see those numbers escalate, and it's going to send a very dangerous message to the people in New York City. We are not here because we are advocating for a group of people that don't contribute to campaigns or don't contribute in that way to electing individuals such as our governor. We are here because every single person in the city of New York matters. And when we're talking about ending the tale of two cities, we can't start by balancing that budget beginning in our homeless shelters or in our NYCHA developments. So this is a really critical time in New York City, in New York State, and we look forward to the advocacy of all people raising their voices on such an important issue. Thank you.